Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'm all the way with this.
Huh?
I said I'm all the way with this.
They're definitely busting.
That shit good.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Reason why.
So y'all was telling me something a minute ago.
Mm-hmm.
What up?
Y'all was asking me at what point, and it's in little gold pieces.
You that nigga.
Okay. Straight everything good? Yes,
Perfect,
sir.
brother.
Delicious. Y'all was telling me there's certain things that you shouldn't say and should say because at what point is it to your detriment?
Right.
Right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm interested to hear.
Our perspective.
Well, I'm interested to hear the perspectives from a. So I haven't made it to the level. You get what I'm saying? I haven't made it to the shade room level.
Quote unquote.
Nigga, we ain't made it yet.
Both of you made it to the shade room.
Been there a couple
Yeah,
times.
that's what I'm saying. But I haven't made it to the level of caring what, you know what I'm saying, to really care what people say.
Right.
And then, you know, like you always talk about how, you know, you're going to get to a point where your voice will be big enough.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But until then.
But see, this is the trip part about it, though. Your voice is only still an opinion, right? But somewhere along the journey, your opinion becomes more valuable to people and they forget that you're a human and that, you know, your opinion shouldn't be raising other motherfuckers' kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And they're always down to counsel you no matter, you know what I'm saying? Because you could say something as simple as like, yo, I don't want this narrative to be pushed onto my children before they're old enough to understand what's going on. That shit could get you canceled.
For sure.
Right.
Which is fucking crazy.
For sure.
You know what I mean? I don't even want my children to think about sex at this age at all.
And I
you know what I mean?
And I gotta watch gay commercials and shit.
Right.
But
you know
so my question.
But
so my question is, do you just suppress your feeling, or you just what do?
You vent at the crib.
Yeah, and look, that's what I was saying. It's like
so you holler at the phone.
I think that like, so I think at a certain point they have to have the people that opinions are vocalized. Like they had the Martin Luther Kings, they had the fucking Malcolm X's, whatever the case may be. Even when they wanted like certain people to be advocates for certain things, right? Personally, I'm not about to be an advocate and tear down and watch the empire that I build get broken down just to be
not speak
a voice.
Out.
Right. Just to share my opinion. No. Right. Now at a certain point, my voice will be strong enough. You know what I'm saying? So I keep building an empire until my voice could change, like, you know, people's lives. But as far as like trying to be an advocate for something and speak on shit that ain't got nothing to do with me.
But let me ask you this: Do y'all think it's worse when you get a bigger voice?
It can be, but then you have the leverage. It's like if you speak on some shit right now, it doesn't matter. They could just hate you right now.
Right.
It's cool. Like, you know what I'm
saying?
Because
I ain't shit.
No, me too. I'm talking about all three of us together.
He was about to say it. You know, you ain't really shit.
I'm saying all three of us together, we could speak on some shit. You know what I'm saying? But if LeBron get on that same platform or somebody of his caliber get on that same platform and say something that's like detrimental, you know what I'm saying? That shit'll be a tear down to his livelihood. Right. So am I willing to sacrifice $100 million deal just for my voice to be heard, for my opinion to be spread amongst others? Fuck no. Now at a certain point, it will come.
That's what I'm saying, because he's LeBron. So what's the certain point?
I'm using somebody like it. Let's say not LeBron. Let's say fucking I don't know, fucking Dante Murray. I don't know, whatever.
DeJounte Murray.
Whatever, that guy.
Just got traded to the Pelicans.
Right, that guy.
Okay.
But I'm saying at a certain point, my life work won't be about like I have my financial freedom. I have everything. I'll be a billionaire. Then I don't give a fuck. Then I can say what the fuck I want because they couldn't tear something down.
Right.
And I'm not saying it's about like a level of money that you need to be able to be vocal, but you also got to understand that you got a livelihood to protect. Your children not gonna just can't survive off of your fucking voice.
I just think it's such a conundrum, right? Because every person is always going to have an opinion, right? But just
Facts.
piggybacking off of what you said about the Martin Luther King situation, Malcolm X situation, Malcolm X got strong. They sent his own people after him.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then we see different platforms, you know, the shade rooms of the world. People like Wendy Williams, these people who done made a killing off of tearing down
people.
niggas. Like, come on, man. White people don't have that. They don't do that to each other. They ain't
For
constantly trying to be like, oh,
So let me say this.
Like, no, they ain't doing that shit.
Yeah,
to
we
each other.
great.
Look
Amazing.
at how they doing Donald
Appreciate
Trump. Dog got 60 charges damn near. You know what I'm saying? And they like,
And
he
they
should still be the president.
They ain't speaking nothing negative
They
about
ain't
it.
saying nothing. He said,
We
I'll
are.
grab your pussy right here. You know what I mean? They
Time out.
still letting that boy ride.
Are we partially to blame for that? Because we made who you named the shade room and who else?
Yeah.
Because listen, that's the first place people go.
Mm-hmm.
Them followers is all us.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So we gave them that voice
Mm-hmm.
to tear us down.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to be partially that blame too.
No, out top. And you know, it's crazy because I think, especially American black people, we've been fighting for so long
Mm-hmm.
that, like, we ain't never look around and see where we was at in the fight.
Mm-hmm.
For
You
sure.
know what I'm saying? Like,
For
damn,
sure.
we done knocked out a couple of motherfuckers. Like,
Mhm.
we could actually chill out now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We no
ain't
longer in
gotta-
that survival mode.
I actually like that analogy.
Like, we ain't gotta fight the way we used to be fighting like that. It ain't gotta happen like that. We got a lot of people in strong places. We just choose to not acknowledge that. We'd rather fucking acknowledge that shit red. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't doing no hating because I feel like people like her and Cardi B and all of that done cracked the code because their opinion could be their opinion and they don't give a fuck. And they speak for a lot of people who feel exactly the way they feel, and them people get behind them. And guess what? If you don't like it, I don't give
That's
a fuck.
my
I'm gonna hold
question.
them racks up to my ear. Nigga,
That's
fuck
my
you.
question. They came in. Cardi B didn't come in not saying how she feel.
I mean, no, but
Sexy Red didn't come in not saying how she feel.
No, they don't say. You don't know how they feel. I mean, but only thing they do.
No, they came in talking like
no,
they
I
want to
never.
talk.
No, you not. You watching the influence in their culture just speak for who they are, and I respect it. Like they allowing they being unapologetically them, and that works. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna say things along the line that's along the line with them. So they personally speaking, but they don't really hold no weight as far as like speaking on topics that sway people. You know, they just being them, and that's cool.
Right,
Anybody, I think anybody could be them.
Leaders of the
Yeah, I'm talking about the people that's really, you know, like
You're talking about the people that's invoking something in somebody.
yeah, like, you know, Cardi B, like, you know, they just doing what they do and they unapologetically being them. And I love that shit. Like, I love how they move and all that type of shit. Like, I supported them being them and that working for them.
You think?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I be a little jealous of that shit sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, I think musicians have such power.
Yes, indeed.
Because like,
I say that shit all the time.
They just got their opinion is what they done built they whole
They could say they could put their logic, their opinions in art, and then whenever you
can get canceled for that shit too though. They get canceled for songs.
I mean, you can,
but it's art.
Yeah, but the likelihood of you getting canceled for a song is like slim to none.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I remember
I'm more than sure Eminem said nigga in a song before.
No,
I mean the nigga talked about fucking his own mama in a song. I mean he took it further than nigga. So
they would have found the nigga.
Worse.
I think he said nigga in a song before.
If I was white, I'd have said nigga before I said I'm raping my mom. You know what I mean? Yeah. And you know, but he also very what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know, but he was an exception to a lot of those rules,
you
though.
can tell that this nigga lying, like
right.
Like, you know, he animated like a motherfucker. Like, he ain't doing none of that shit.
Right, he was never walking a dead dog with his head chopped off.
Right.
But you like it?
No, I don't. I love it. It's fucking amazing. So, do y'all think this is true? This is a real question.
Damn, y'all niggas hungry, huh?
Yeah, but that shit good too.
You ain't fucking the phone?
No, eat them.
Prawn.
It's prawns.
That's mine
What
too.
the fuck is a prawn?
I call dibs on that.
You got it, bro.
Fish.
You pointed at that bitch twice. Do y'all think it's more women or more men? That's detriment because the more people that follow the shade room is women.
Well, see, this is the thing. Going back to not knowing the kind of power we got, right?
And before you answer,
Mhm.
women pull a lot of strings that we don't realize.
No, absolutely. I think, see, going back to all the way like Cleopatra, right? Like a lot of motherfuckers don't even know why she was famous. She was the only queen that ended up having 3 husbands, not all at the same time. 2 of them died in battle, and then she fucking made Mark Antony who he was. You get what I'm saying? Like, when you think about it, when you walk in the building with your woman, niggas judging you off of that.
For sure.
What the fuck he do?
Who that nigga is?
Exactly. You know.
Damn, she find who he is.
And I think Spike Lee was kind of on to something when he was like, you know, that movie Chirac.
I say the same thing.
Stop giving the niggas.
I say the same thing.
Don't stop being on bullshit. He was kind of on to something. You know, the movie might not have been as great as it could have been. However, I think the concept of that makes a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about how many females we don't went by, put the gun on the dresser, and that thing.
It got wet.
Why do you like this? Why are you entertaining this?
And if women stood up and said, I need all niggas, and not even niggas, I like men with a 9 to 5. It's gonna be a million applications. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen.
Renee was like that when we met. It was like I had to tell her, like, I don't know, like I'm grown. Like, you know what I'm saying? So she used to like the street nigga. She loved that type of shit. And just because I was calm, she mistake that for like weakness. Because
which a lot of them do.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like we was at Rue Chris one time, and the waiter was, you know, talking crazy. Well, he wasn't talking crazy. He just was like nonchalant while he was serving our food. And he got the order wrong. She was like, you ain't gonna tell this nigga. Like, you know, she been irate in that bitch. I'm just like rubbing her back. Like, oh no, ain't that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying?
It's just food.
Nigga fucking about food. She like, so you ain't gonna tell him. I said, listen, you know, right now, you know, we about to go and we going out the country tomorrow. And he gotta go to work. You know what I'm saying?
Be in this bitch, yeah.
So I'm more than sure whatever he might.
No disrespect to him.
No disrespect to him. I'm just saying, like, why,
no, I get you.
Why am I gonna like disrespect him or make him feel away when I don't know what that man going through? You know what I'm saying? Like just, you know, he not doing good. We got the option to be here. We could actually leave. We don't have to deal with this service. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know, it ain't that big of a deal. So she mistaken my calmness for like some whole shit. Like this was like the first 2-3 weeks we started talking or whatever like that. And so it just kept going on. And she like, you ain't gonna say nothing? I'm like, nah, I don't need to give that kind of energy until it's needed.
Right.
Like, I ain't got time to be fucking
I think
booting up and like, man.
Right. I think a lot of times, like I can't even tell you, like I'm not mad at nobody for getting their money, but like watching some of these shows and watching some of these females fight each other on TV make me sick to my stomach.
Reality
I
show.
hate that shit when I was in high school, watching them stab each other with rat tail combs and all that. I used to be like, oh my God, just stop doing this shit to each other, because I don't think that's cute.
And it's not, I'm about to say, and it's not attractive.
That shit is not attractive.
I don't think that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can fight, but go make you some money fighting. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never looked at a chick and said, oh yeah, I like her because she can fight good.
Right, because she's tough. Like, I ain't. No.
I was at the Metairie parade. Ironically, it wasn't even a New Orleans parade. I was at the Metairie parade. I walked past a chick, and I know y'all know this feeling, but you walk past and you just hear somebody say your name. You like hear somebody say, so she was like, street talk. I didn't know where it was coming from. So I turned and looked, and I say, oh, hey. She said, man, come take a selfie with us. So I go over there. Son, I ain't gonna lie. The chick was so cute. Like, so cute. Like, face-wise, she was very, 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 very pretty. And when I get over there, I say, all right, come on, let's take the selfie. We take the selfie. And I don't think chicks realize this, what I'm about to say. And I don't want to say it's mostly New Orleans girls, but that's really what I interact with more than everybody else. So I gotta, I start taking the picture. I took the picture. I took the selfie. And then I was like, I come on the other side of the barricade. She was like, yeah, come on the other side. So I jump over the barricade. I'm taking the picture. She said, I'm looking like in my mind, I'm giving her my numbers. We swapping something.
Right.
Like Denzel said. Like Denzel said, I'm leaving here with something. We swapping something.
I'm leaving here with something.
I'm leaving here with something. Cool.
I ain't gonna lie,
So-
I'm gonna take a little Sprite too. Thank you, babe.
So,
Want that last prawn, girl?
Yeah, definitely.
Niggas went that shit.
Oh, you was trying to get it?
yeah.
Oh.
No, you can have it. It's all good. He knew exactly what I
Nigga said, oh.
But so look,
Nah, you can have it.
no, you good.
I just
'Cause
touched
I wanted to dip it in that sauce, but she took the plate. That's the only reason I
I
wanted.
touched the bottom.
That's the only reason I wanted. The sauce ain't.
I ain't gonna argue with you no more.
I jumped the gate. I jumped the barricade. I took the picture with her, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, what's up? I said, what's up with you? Son, one thing she did threw my whole everything off. She went, no, what's up with you? Yeah, I'm fucking with that. What's down with it? I said, oh shit. And it just threw me off. And I don't think they realize I want you to be feminine.
Yeah, every man want a feminine.
I
woman.
want you to be feminine. It might work for some people. I ain't attracted to that.
And the crazy part is, you know what? Even if a woman is like dominant, like a boss type woman, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that shit for a man. Some people look at that shit and get intimidated. I ain't never been intimidated by a woman and what she got going on and her power and
right.
her energy.
Right.
But I think every man look at that and wanna feminize that. You know what I'm saying? And make a woman
Well,
feminine.
I don't know. I think a lot of times niggas just be confused on what's feminine and masculine.
Right.
You get what I'm
Good point.
saying? Because like for me, somebody taking care of themselves independently and having their own bread and having their own opinion and all of that don't have shit to
No,
do
that's not
with
feminine or masculine.
masculinity.
Not
For
at
sure.
all.
Me,
And you know what?
Oh, it's my masculine energy. No, it's
No,
not.
that's not at all.
And you know what I love about a woman? And some people hate it, but I love for my woman to challenge me. I don't want, if I'm driving and we about to run into a big road, bitch, you better say something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want the woman to sit on side me and just allow me to crash us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I want a woman to challenge me. Now, don't do it in a disrespectful manner. You know what I'm saying?
You
But
gotta
that's got something. I wouldn't want luck to disrespect me.
Right.
That ain't got. That's in my. You know, that's different.
Exactly.
But
That's regular respect you.
Yeah, but I want my woman to challenge me and make sure I'm making the right decisions, not only just for her, but for myself too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I never looked at that shit as a sign of masculinity. Like a woman.
No, it's not. It's not.
I never-
But what that chick did was masculine to me.
Yeah, that was.
No, I feel that.
Because it's almost like a chick saying, yeah, what's up? Let me hit that blunt. You want to go smoke something? Like, even though I don't smoke, but that's just not attractive to me.
I can't talk to her.
Even if she say it, it's not attractive.
Right.
Like, how you want to do it is cool, but don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it,
I don't
bro.
even like
Chicks in
females.
New York will be, no, suck my dick.
Exactly.
No, pussy. I'm like, I'm not, what?
That's what I'm talking about right there.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them be beautiful. Like,
Oh,
why
my
you
God.
talking to me like that? You feel me? Because it's like, you know, in New Orleans, we used to the harsh talking and all of that shit, but it's like, that's not our love language.
That's not our love language.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's our love language for our partners. Bitch was him.
Bitch was him. Bitch was him. Well, not him. He don't like when you call him a bitch.
You say bitch.
But if you said bitch was him, he cool with that. Because bitch was him ain't like.
What's the difference between
All right.
bitch was him versus him, bitch? You know what I mean?
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
I said, listen, I said, when I talk to my brother, I don't say nothing negative to him because I don't want that kind of energy and I don't want my brothers feeling like nigga play with me in that manner. I don't want no nigga playing with me. Let's not my brothers. You know what I'm saying? So if I agree, so I'm gonna be like, you know, yeah, what's down, bitch? Or something like that.
Right.
But as far as for me to call your phone and be like, what's down with your pussy ass nigga? What you doing? Like, I'm not about to do that. And you ain't never heard me call. And in return, like,
It wasn't until don't do that to me. But it wasn't until he said that. I was like, damn, I never heard him. You know, I ain't never.
And
heard
then
him
look,
say
then
that.
I had to make him realize. I was like, you know, look, honestly, like we've been rocking for a minute. You ain't never got the energy.
I ain't never think of it. I ain't never think of
What
it.
your bitch ass over there doing?
Never thought of it. But it's
What's your scary ass doing?
but it's the energy that's reciprocated because I never put it together and was like, damn. Until he said it, I was like, damn, I ain't never called it. Because I talked to some partners like that.
Right.
You're stupid. He's a stupid ass. So
Right.
never felt the urge to talk to him like that. But it wasn't until he said it, then I was like, damn, I don't. Yeah, but you know it's the energy he give off.
Right.
But like
Ray's
you said,
always been a laid back nigga. Smooth nigga.
But
I ain't fucking with that one.
That nigga got a chopper in the car for sure.
but like you say about even like you say about the New York women, that shit is not attractive to me, bro. Mm-hmm. Like what's good? I'm dead ass. Fuck you talking about? Like I don't know. Yeah, I'm dead ass. And fuck you talking about? I want your number. I don't want to rock with you. I don't care how good you look.
I ain't gonna lie. You know I done
had my shit.
Right.
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 That's how I know they be playing. They be really like, that ass choke me out. Like, what? All right. You know what I mean? Like, whatever.
That's crazy, bro.
You know, I test drove a couple of them, but then I had a New York bitch run me off the road.
I ain't, boy, listen, I done had some
run you off the road?
You don't remember that? Boy, listen. We ain't even gonna get into that.
I was all in because I was about to tell you some, boy, listen, I done had some shit too. But I don't know. I think if I would have met my girl, giving off that energy, I think it might have been different.
What you mean?
What I'm saying? With Renelle, like I met Renelle being super fucking feminine. You know what I'm saying? Like our first date was super fucking, you know. Right. But
you know, we from around the same way. She still ripped the fuck out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But when I see her interact with other people, I watch her like go from mile later to what's now like when she greet you, what's now, nigga. Like, it be funny to me, but I don't get it. I don't.
Thank you, babe.
You're so welcome.
Oh yes,
That was yours.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, she be ripping the fuck out of me.
Yeah, though when I see her interact with her male partner, like that shit always.
Excuse me, love you.
That shit
y'all ain't got no dessert, huh?
Well, this nigga here.
Oh, these go around with this fire though.
A sweet potato waffle.
Sweet potato waffle.
Oh no, that's not. It sounds like a fry.
It's really good. Don't like.
Is it for dessert?
Yeah.
A sweet potato waffle?
Yeah, they probably gonna give it to you with
It's
some,
a waffle.
I'm thinking of it.
And probably the
I
white.
was thinking of like a yam.
No, I'm thinking of it like the waffle fries. That's what's in my mind.
No,
Okay, cool. All right, yeah, let me try that. Let me see. Yeah.
Y'all got cheesecake? Okay. Nah, I'm fine.
Okay.
He just being extra. No in the kitchen closed talking. Now we done closed that bit down and he
this guy. Let me tell y'all, that man say whatever we want. I'm using that tonight.
This dude take that.
Whatever.
That dude take that shit so literal.
Come to
if you say some shit, he gonna hold you to that.
What?
Man.
But
so when you first meet a woman, what you looking for?
What you mean?
Because I know me, like you say, that feminine energy. Mm-hmm. But what's the first thing you like? That's what I'm looking for.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking for judgmental eye contact.
You gotta break that shit down.
All right, I'm gonna tell you what I mean.
This man be he be going into so in depth. You be thinking it's about to be so. Go ahead, bro. I'm listening. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Because I feel like you know, at least where we come from, for sure. Mm-hmm. You could tell a lot about a person by their shoes.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna look at their shoes first to see what type of time they are. Mm-hmm. I feel like as a woman, I'm gonna need your radar to be good enough, like your discernment to be good enough to recognize what type of energy somebody giving off as soon as you meet that person. You know what I mean? Like my type.
Like some read the room type shit?
Yeah, like my type, what most people would consider a bitch or like stuck up or whatever. Right. That's who I want.
Okay.
I want the person that don't want to talk to everybody in here. I want the person that ain't got conversation for everybody. I want her to be a little bit judgmental. You know what I mean? And I feel like you were saying earlier, that challenge you to be a better person.
Yeah, for sure.
Make you a better you. Just knowing, like, because you know, like, maybe we shouldn't judge each other as much as we should.
Right.
But did that come out right?
Yeah, no, you.
I'm waiting for you to finish the point.
No, I just think it gives me more security knowing I got the most beautiful woman in the room.
And probably
she ain't got
no.
a conversation.
Right.
I ain't even got to watch her. Like I ain't owning all that. If I got to be peeping you and looking over your shoulder, you're making me feel nervous and all that, you can get the fuck around me, man.
Yeah, I think
don't like her energy.
I think I know it's gonna be hard to say that you could notice that, you know, soon, but it's a lot of qualities that you could pay attention to. But I like for a person morally to be in a good place. Like you gotta, to me, when I meet you or I meet a woman, I want her to seem morally responsible, like a wholesome person that got their compass together. You know what I'm saying? Knowing their do's and don'ts, knowing their limitations with people or whatever like that. And you could kind of see that in the smallest of things. You can see that in how somebody dance. You can see that like how you dress. You can see that shit in the places that you be in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I meet a bitch in a certain space, I know I ain't supposed to be fucking with you hard like that.
Right.
If I ran into you, yeah, bitch, I ain't supposed to be fucking with you hard like that. Now, if we, you know, like, so that's the kind of things I look for.
So neither one of y'all niggas said.
Let me say this too.
Oh, go ahead.
Before we go on, because I thought we was just talking about that immediate, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's what I'm saying.
But I feel like your relationship with God need to be strong too. And I know that sounds cliche, but y'all know I've been trying to work on mine.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you ain't working on yours and you don't know what the Bible is saying about how a woman is supposed to treat a man, this ain't gonna work out ever.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like it's never gonna be what it could be if we ain't getting that blessing. You get what I'm saying? Like I need to be in a blessable position at all times. Like
I'm a little fucked up.
Because
like I think, damn, this might.
you gotta pause to think about. You gotta pause to think about how he feel.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, if you got the right morals, I don't know if your religious belief matter to me as much. I don't think a Bible should tell you how to be.
I agree.
I think everything that you are should be an innate thing.
A feeling or emotion
that you know not to do. Like we ain't never had no urge to fucking no little girls or nothing like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. That is an innate,
and you didn't have to read that in the Bible.
I didn't have to read that.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And with a woman, like, you know what I'm saying, I think she innately should, you know, honor a man.
But
she should you know what I'm saying? Like,
but here's the thing though. Hold up.
This is the thing. All of that still is in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So my bad. I can't
wait. I didn't even trying to get that point out.
No. Go ahead, because I want to hear.
Write it down, brother.
I don't know anyone here.
Still is in the Bible though. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm using that as a reference. Like,
no, you right.
You know, no matter what.
But not only that, staying on that point, not even going to my other point. For you, you don't mind about how, you know, she is as far as the spirituality.
But I do want somebody to.
But for him, he need that.
For sure.
So it differs per person because he may be like, she may have that thought process. Oh, the Bible don't really mean that much, but I got morals, I got values. But for him, it's like, no, for me, that's what I need. You know what I'm saying? But neither one of y'all say, look, you gotta look good for me first.
What I'm attracted to. That's some real.
No, because.
But what I like.
What I like. What we shy away from is being. Everybody gives the cliche answer of, "I love y'all. Y'all not my partners. Y'all my brothers."
Right.
I fuck with you.
So y'all know we gonna speak for real. Everybody gives the cliche answer of, I gotta be in the right place. This gotta be. You're not gonna talk to unattractive morally. That's my point.
That's one. Yeah, that's. But look, but so what I'm attracted to,
and then we going from there.
What I'm attracted to ain't gonna be like that's. It's gonna be other shit. That's the shit that's gonna attract me. It might not be like you can't be ass ugly. You can't be fat. You can't. Well, you. That sound bad, but that's my type. Fuck. I don't like fat. I don't like fat. Big
no, it's okay to not like big girls.
I don't fuck. I guess
it's okay to not like big girls. We not. It's not a body shame if that. Listen, women don't want. He got to be 6'4". He got to be dark chocolate. He got to be bald head. He got to have a big beard. This is what women want. So, but it's okay for them to say that, but we can't say, oh, I don't like big girls. Oh, I don't like chicks with short hair. Oh, I don't like. And then,
I love a chick with short hair.
but what I'm saying, I'm just saying, yeah, I'm not fucking with
show
it.
me confidence when I'm
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that face that work with it too. When you got that short hair.
You gonna give me
I like that.
Give me one reason to stay here. I'm straight on that, son. Yeah, I just don't. I just don't. It's my
mom
preference.
got short hair.
Yeah, but I don't want your mama though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah. I don't like. I don't know. Like short hair. I fuck with it, though. Like it just showed me a woman with confidence. Like, bitch, you got enough confidence to.
And I think.
You must really. You know.
I think we need to. I think people in general need to understand that. It's not a something shaming when it's your preference.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not shaming. I'm not gonna come in here and shame meat because I'm a vegan. Right. You know what I'm saying? No, I just don't want to eat chicken. Right. I don't have nothing against chicken. Right. But I just don't want to eat chicken. And I think what people have a problem is, like you say, you like women with short hair, you like women with short hair. You don't like big women. I don't mind big or small women. Mm-hmm. But that's your preference. Yeah, for sure. I don't like women with short hair. Mm-hmm. That's your preference. But now the larger size women are gonna be like, oh, come on, man, you body shaming. The women with short hair are gonna be like, oh, come on, nigga, you only want the specific like. Yeah, exactly.
I think all this shit. I think everybody be too sensitive, dog. Like.
Well, that's today.
I think the internet and the comments and all this other shit just gave every woman a place to spread their insecurity.
I ain't gonna lie, sassy niggas too, man. They got a lot of niggas who be insecure about themselves.
And then one of mine.
I feel like I ain't number 5'7", my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the prettiest nigga in the world. I'm kind of pleasantly plump. But I'm a confident motherfucker. Y'all know me. Most of the females I dated been taller than me. I walk right up to them. What's up? You know what I mean? What it do? I'd like to know. You know what I mean?
I'm the same way. Like Renee, your height don't bother me. Like that shit. You know, I don't know. That shit don't do nothing for me. Right. It don't bother me, but I think yeah, I don't know, bro. Niggas spreading their opinion so heavily on shit to me is just kind of strange at times. Like I think it's a place to, you know, give your opinion and be vocal like we doing. It's cool. But I think when you be in comments and just
that becomes too much. Yeah, that becomes too much.
Yeah, that should be wild. I ain't gonna lie, I did a post not too long ago because I started to notice just, you know, because you know I got a social team now, so we be looking at analytics and all of this shit. And they showing me all of this shit. Mm-hmm. I'm looking like, why are the niggas always the one like, bro, it's time to get in the gym, bro? It's
I don't
nigga got big, huh? Nigga getting heavy. Like,
listen, don't get me wrong. I think women, you know, women naturally gonna share how they feel and spread whatever like that. So I understand when women be in the comments and speaking or whatever like that, but I never understood when niggas be sharing their opinions so strongly. Like I don't know if I ever comment on a Shade Room post. I ever comment on something that was like I ain't got time to be.
Well, you don't comment joke either. Like you know what I'm saying? Some people joke comment. Whereas they'll see something and they just want to put a nice little joke under there or something like that. But
if it's positive, I will.
But that's different from See, when what get me is like when the women post something or the women will be like, look at anybody, you know, it's fucking Idris Elba. They'd be like, man, look at Idris Elba, and they post a picture, and then it's a nigga. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. The worst niggas in the world is the ones that come under there. You know that nigga married, right? Like, you know that nigga, you know how old he is? I'm like, bro, that ain't got nothing to do. Why can't she like how he look?
Yeah. But why? But listen, my problem is this, like for a man, why do you feel like your opinion needs to be shared online like that?
Because everybody feels like their opinion. Yeah. Everybody feel like they want their opinion shared.
Yeah, I don't.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm gonna comment something positive if it's my people. You know what I'm saying? If I fuck with you, I'm gonna comment something positive. Some if I see rappers like, you know, post their music and I never heard it, I'm gonna like literally reach out and be like, look, I fuck with you. Only because I think my opinion might matter to them a little bit. Degree, it might be this much. You know what I'm saying? But if my opinion matters for you to keep going, cool. But if I see a rap and a nigga's horrible, Why the fuck I'm gonna say, man, look, you need to go hang it up and get your 9 to 5? Why?
You shook.
Why would I do it? And I know you very opinionated, like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? No, not like I'm saying.
No, I get what you were saying.
Wait, time out.
I got what you were saying.
No, time out. I don't want no one taking.
I got what you were saying.
No,
I got what you were saying, bro. You're not saying as you're not saying I'm opinionated like bitches are. You're saying I'm opinionated, strong like a motherfucker.
That's okay. I want to,
bro. I know you well enough to know that.
Okay.
I know you well enough to know that.
I want no one else take that the wrong way, brother. My bad. But you know what I'm saying? I know you heavily opinionated, but like I just don't see the need to sometimes say negative things if it's not.
No, that absolutely not. Now, if you ask, I will.
Yeah.
If you ask, I will. But you gotta think. But you gotta think about this too. But you gotta think about this too. We also live in a society where people are seeking major validation. Like, think about this, bro. There was a time where that blue check meant the world of niggas.
For sure.
And all it is validation.
Literally.
That's literally all it is.
Yeah, for sure.
That's literally so and think and
I think it was a little more than that though. I think it was a sense of, you becoming
accomplishment.
Yeah, I think to some degree, not, whether we can argue it or not, but I think to some degree it mattered because, to have it, you have to have certain publications. You had to be, so it's like, oh yeah, I've been putting in this work and let me see some of the things. It might not be a tangible exchange in, money or nothing like that. But if you did a blue check, it's just like, okay, well, you working your way to where you need to go. Like when you got your blue check, I'm more than sure it felt like, yeah, well,
but see, this is I was so focused on
what you was on.
Yeah, that
you had time for.
Like, fuck yeah.
To me, I was just looking at it like,
I'm valid in real life.
Exactly, and I would watch people change from being like, you can't have my number. Just get my Instagram. And you got a blue check. You can't have my number.
Exactly,
But see, those type of people, I would. That's good though that you could know that type of shit because those type of people I never fuck with. Like that fuck with you on a strength or some other shit. To me, that's like strange. That's like the strangest shit in the world.
Right. It makes you hella vulnerable. I feel like social media, just in general, is like a very vulnerable space if that's really you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I think I always have this like little underlying fear of somebody going over and beyond to try to tear down what I work so hard for because they got access to it. Mm-hmm. That shit is weird. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of the reason niggas live in gated communities, and you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Stay the fuck away from what I built. And social media is like
allow people to just cross.
Allow people to jump the fence. Well, it don't allow people to jump the fence. Well, it allows them to feel like you don't have a fence.
Right. Exactly. I think it has a lot of pros and cons. But I think the pros outweigh the cons. I just think you gotta be a fucking strong person and not worry about the cons because the pros are so beneficial. And I'm saying we able to spread and communicate and understand shit through our social media. You know what I'm saying? And make connections or whatever like that. That's invaluable. And be able to promote, be able to sell, be able to, do different things.
It's made millionaires that probably wouldn't have been millionaires had not been for social media.
Yeah, it launched a new line of entrepreneurs. That's a different type of entrepreneur.
But it also fucked up and saturated a whole lot of industries. Because now this man is a credible actor.
For sure.
Right? But tomorrow, such and such can create a minute and a half clip, put it up and say, I'm an actor.
Yeah.
Facts.
But you could
such and such can make a song and upload it to iTunes like that and promote it on Instagram. Now I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's saturated. Every two scrolls is somebody else's new song.
Well, I think that it gives. I feel that, but I disagree because I feel like if I'm a rapper, you're a rapper. and then we both have access to the same thing. And I was gonna be who I was gonna be by God already. Then now I just have 17 more advantages, and that is one over you. Like I'm not putting myself at no disadvantage because it's saturated. I have a platform that's added platform to it. You know what I'm saying? So like actors, like that nigga was gonna be that no matter what. So now, not only do he have the platform that he have and studied and crafted and worked hard in high school and all of these different avenues he went to become an actor, now he got social media too. You know what I'm saying? So I think that I think it just gave everybody an edge. I don't think it hold anyone back. But if you fucked up with it, yeah, it's gonna tell you now. If you care about what other people care about you and to the point to where you hide yourself, shelter yourself, yeah, it's gonna fuck over you.
Yeah, like for me, I think my biggest issue with it is that like it took away the human interaction that we used to have to be forced to have.
It took a mystique about us too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you used to really have to think about it, bro. If you liked a female, you used to have to really go through like the courtship process.
You gotta talk to all that shit.
I mean, how many chicks you done walk to the bus stop? Like, man, what's down? You know what I mean? You really had to figure that out. But now it's like, let me create this persona of myself.
Thank you, baby.
Right?
They don't.
Yeah.
Let me show you the highlight reel of my life. Mm-hmm. Put that all in one place, and then when I meet you, be like, look, let me just leave my Instagram and stand there and look around while you look at the best moments of my life.
Right.
And now we not even talking about nothing. We just it's about us being seen together. Right. And it's about us sharing this fucking status.
Appreciate
that ain't even really like a real thing. You know what I mean? I think that's my biggest issue with it, because I love what it's done for business and entrepreneurs and all of that shit, but I think it's taken out, it's just sucked out the human interaction with people, and I feel like that shit is unfortunate, man.
Man, I think it's 1,000 niggas. Oh, go ahead.
I think that
I appreciate y'all's pause.
I think that
oh my God.
I think it just intensified or exaggerated your character already. If you're a mystique person, if you move in that shit that good.
Oh my God.
Why the fuck you?
I'm looking at him like, nigga.
That shit, yeah. I thought you was gonna share. I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all niggas said y'all didn't want none.
I didn't want an autograph.
Yes.
I thought it was a. Nah, man. I mean, this nigga shrimp all this. Nah, I don't want to know.
Nah, he gets some.
He didn't touch the plate. It's all good. His fork didn't touch all that shit. I'm straight.
Motherfucker ain't touching none of that.
It looked like it. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so I think it like added. I think it just intensified whatever you was already. So like, if you're a mystique person, if you move like, kind of methodical, and that shit gonna show. It's gonna show on your social media.
Let me tell you why that's not true. Mm-hmm. Because the mystique of a person was also the people who had access to him. What I mean is, TMZ may have been TMZ. Mm-hmm. Channel 8, Channel 6, Channel 10, whatever channels may have been the news or whatever. But now, Joe Blow can come and follow you with his phone and upload that shit right to their page. And upload that shit right to another person's page. And now the mystique is gone, and it's not even from a media outlet. It's from a nigga who don't have nothing to do all day. Mm-hmm. That's the difference in you having a mystique and you having a Michael Jackson.
Your mystiqueness is not your mystique.
I'm not sure mystiqueness is a word, but go.
Yeah, I don't know. Your availability.
I do too, but I'm not sure.
Your availability. If you so they gonna see how you moving, but that still adds to your value of not posting what you're doing. So if they see you fucking whatever they recalled you doing, okay, cool. But you didn't sit there and grab the phone and do all this other shit like that. So I think it adds to that.
Bro,
you saying that always happened though, fucking pictures with autographs, it's the same thing.
I don't remember seeing regular pictures of Prince nowhere.
Okay, but having pictures of Prince does not change his mystiqueness. Jay-Z is moves in a shadows type nigga.
But what I'm saying is, what I'm saying
That
about the mystique is, then you could not come up with what Prince is. You can't say, oh man, this nigga Prince like ice cream, because we just called him at the ice cream shop. I didn't know that nigga ate ice cream.
Right.
You can't do that then. Now
I understand.
you got him coming out the Pilates place. You got him, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
like, oh, this nigga do Pilates?
Yeah, but he's not. But he's
You know
not.
what I'm saying?
But he's not vocalizing. He's not being an advocate for fucking Pilates, so it doesn't really truly matter.
It gives people a ability to give you an opinion.
Yeah, and that's fucked up.
I don't think
that
so.
happened to me.
Bro.
I ain't gonna lie. On one of my birthdays, I was fucked up, as you should be on your birthday. And somebody like, this nigga an alcoholic. Bitch, this your first time meeting me, and it's my birthday. You gonna say I'm an alcoholic because I'm drunk on my birthday? That's crazy. You know what I mean? I
feel that.
You know what I'm saying? It give people a little bit too much. Like we said, niggas be hopping the gate. Now niggas is sleeping.
Now niggas sleeping on the front porch. Bro, listen.
Yeah, but that's a bittersweet thing, dog.
We was at a pool party. I'm not gonna tell the full story. I'm not gonna tell the full story. We was at a pool party. My dog was in town. We just had a good day.
Right.
We had an excellent day. We don't even know the people we at the pool party with. We don't know these people. We just at their pool party.
Right.
My dog is telling me about a movie idea. He done had a couple of drinks. He was enjoying. He had just come back in town.
Right.
If friends wasn't around or family wasn't around, somebody, because we didn't even know the people's lawn we was on at the moment, at 3 o'clock in the morning. He's telling me a movie script at 3 in the morning with his shirt off because he just got out the pool. But the way it looks from a distance is not really what it is.
Right. Right.
But now you have people that are so accessible, me, him, and my daughter riding bikes. Right? These niggas think they're Hell's Angels when he come in town. We gotta go ride the bikes.
It's a Hell's Angels.
We get on the scooters. I know you know what I'm talking about.
Yes. He
passes. I stay in the back. Him and my daughter want to speed all the time. I'm staying in the back because I just want to make sure watch everything. They drove past. 2 niggas jump on their bikes and followed that nigga for 10 blocks. I'm lying? When him and my daughter stopped and looked back at me and I caught up, them niggas got right next to him and said, that is him, son. And pulled off.
Yeah,
but they got the ability to do that with a camera now.
So?
It was okay because you could do it then with a camera too. But now it can be uploaded like that. And then it gets taken from a random nigga page and it goes straight to the shade room. And I'm going to just show you how this looks. Yeah, what? Now, you get what I'm saying? He's with my daughter.
Right.
He don't know this my niece. Right. Y'all don't know who this is. Right. But it looks, you get what I'm saying? That shit is crazy.
But so I feel you. But for the same kind of that, there was 75 pros. He could have took, huh? I'm good, brother. I was just joking with him. I appreciate it though, brother. For that one pro, there's probably 77. For that one kind, it's probably 70 pros. He could have, recorded himself with your daughters, and got a reaction from his core audience that favors him to be a family man.
That's a fact.
Right.
He couldn't do that. He would have had to pay PR a lot of money to do that shit. Now he have control of it. So he would have to pay a PR team.
Yeah, I'm not doubting the
So
plus
I'm just saying, like,
side.
so it's you just gotta be a lot more careful in the environment. You gotta just be, you know what I'm saying? So I can't just say, I just think it intensify whoever you are. If you move wrong, you on the internet and you moving wrong, boy, you gonna be in trouble if you moving wrong. Like me, nigga, if I was moving wrong, I would be in a fucked up spot a couple times. But I never, I don't move wrong. I stay out the way.
I think it's changed relationships, though.
Well, I think that it gave relationship a time frame, a expiration date.
I don't think it gave it. That's the thing.
I think it gave relationship expiration date only because of this, right? Like our grandparents and all this other shit like that, they didn't have access to other people's lifestyles.
Right.
They didn't have access to say, oh, I want that. I want this out of life.
Same thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's a fucking counselor now.
Right.
Everybody's a counselor. Everybody's under your picture, under her picture, under y'all picture, under my picture, under her picture, under his picture, under telling you what you should do with this person.
Yeah.
You fucking got a PhD now.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You just had on the fucking Radio Shack name tag on.
But you can receive information no matter where it comes from. If you want to receive it in a positive way, somebody could tell me like, Rayzor, you tripping. And they don't need to be my brother to tell me that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I might, but it'll make me, you know what I'm saying?
To answer your question, it fucked relationships up.
I just think it's fucked up because it's like it put me in a fucked up spot because all right, with the new algorithm, right? You could tap one pair of ass cheeks. Now you go to your explore page. It's
You
nothing
got
but
7.
ass cheeks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your girl looking over at you like, and you like, nigga, I don't, you know what I mean? I'm scrolling through, I'm seeing nothing but ass cheeks. And
It's right on my part.
That's why I'm saying it gave. That's why I said it gave.
It's right on my part.
It gave relationships an expiration date because it gave people options and access to people that they never had access to. So when I say that, a relationship lasting 10 years in this day and age would have lasted 73 in the last day and age. So a 40-year relationship will last 4 years now. Because it gives people options to decide what they feel is happening. And you know something weird to me, and I know I'm wrong, but I was watching this thing the other day. I think it was Kalani. She was saying like, I think everybody should find somebody and be happy. And if that person no longer makes you happy anymore, you should go find happiness. I could be dead wrong. I don't know how y'all feel about it.
I'll let you know if you are.
This nigga here.
Oh,
I think that's kind of strange because if you seek happiness, you can find happiness and still want more happiness. That's an addiction that you will never be able to quench. That's a thirst you will never be able to quench. Who don't want to be happy?
Happiness, you're talking about.
Happiness. Who don't want to be happier? Yeah. So if you find somebody and they make you happy, and then you start seeing other lifestyles and be like, well, yeah, I'm this person, dog, listen, I don't give a fuck. If you, dog, we both could get $73 billion, right? Whatever we want to have at our access, right? That shit at a certain point gonna stop making us happy.
Right.
We can go back to back in lambs for
that's a fact.
3 weeks, and then after that we be like,
lambs again.
Lambs again. We not. Y'all don't want to do McLaren. Y'all don't want to do McLaren this week because it doesn't make us happy anymore. Once you get to a certain happiness, you always gonna quench the thirst on wanting to be happier. I don't submit to that shit, son. So I be asking like, hey, look. You want to be happy or you want to be with me? Because somebody always could make you happier in your mind because you're seeing.
That is a fact.
Yeah,
somebody always can make you happy.
About the moment.
That is a fact.
So somebody could always make you happier than me, and I'm not even blind to that because I'm the nigga to me, but somebody else could be that nigga to them too. You know what I'm saying? To that person, to that man. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not unaware that somebody else can make you happier. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna give you what I will, but somebody else gonna make you happier. So for me, I respect people that seek peace. If you seek peace, you can find that. Once you could seek peace. You could when you find peace, you can recognize peace. You can never recognize happiness. Think about every time you was happy in your life, you go back and look and be like, damn, I was happy around that time. I didn't realize how good I had it. When you was doing the NWA film, you know what I'm saying? You look back at it now, it's like, damn, that was my glory days. But in that moment, you was like, fuck, well, I'm working, like I'm grinding, you know what I'm saying? And then you look back and be like, damn, that was a happy moment in my life, and I didn't even realize it. You know what I'm saying? So I think if people seek happiness, they'll never really. That's a thirst you can't quench. Peace, you can find peace, my nigga. But I think women look for happiness.
Yeah, it's a difference between women and men, right? Because, like, I remember, talking to one of my mentors, and I was like, "Man, I just want to be happy."
Mm-hmm.
And he paused for a long time, and then he burst out laughing in my face.
For sure.
And he was like, "When you find a man who was great, that was happy,
tell me about
let me know."
For sure.
Right? And then you look around, you're like, "Damn, man, none of these niggas on Mount Rushmore smiling." You ain't
Right,
really
yeah,
see
exactly.
no
That's a fact.
statues with
That
niggas
is a fact.
smiling. It ain't really a thing for men to be happy. That's not what we're here for.
Right.
You know what I mean? Women, on the other hand, they want that a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what it's like to be a woman, so I can't completely speak for them, but you hear them say that all the time, like, I just want to be happy. Like,
but I think women that feel like that is because they have been addicted to the drug of social media for so long that seek happy. I ain't never heard my grandmother say she won't be happy.
Right.
I ain't never heard that shit. I'm telling you, I used to be with my grandma. I ain't never heard her talk about no motherfucking happiness. She talk about raising up children and shit. That's what
she was validated already by her grandkids and by her children.
But
these women want to be validated by social media.
You know what that was? That was peace. Because she set out a goal and accomplished that bitch and said, I want to have children by this man and I want to raise a family and I want to be at peace with this shit. I won't find that. And when they find it, they had peace with it. But a woman trying to be happy, dog, that shit is damn near like a drug. They will never actually, I don't think a woman could actually get it. And a man.
So are you saying they'll never actually fully be happy or they'll never have a happy time?
No, they gonna what I'm saying is they always it's not.
That's why I'm asking.
Sustainable.
That's what I'm
they gonna find it. They gonna have it for 3 to 5 years, and then get old to them.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's only so many fucking days. No, I didn't surprise Renell and took up everywhere New Orleans got to offer.
Fucking up my life with that, by the way.
I'm gonna die. It's only so many more surprises I can do.
God. We went bowling the other day. This nigga's putting her shoes on and taking her shoes off. I said, "Oh shit, he fucking it up. I can't even bend down right now. Like, what you doing?"
It's only so many surprises you're gonna be able to give somebody. There's only so many fucking rabbits you're gonna be able to pull out a hat. So if you seeking happiness or if you seeking this from me, I'm gonna tell you now, you'll never get it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what women like kind of don't understand.
So do you try to give her happy moments or you try to be her peace? Let me tell you why.
That's good, because I try to give her happy moments.
And that's my point. If you trying to give her happy moments, you still trying to please her because you know she want to be happy. Yeah. But you know that if she had peace, she would then probably be relaxed and calm, and would she still be happy? So what are you trying to give her?
Well, I do try to provide. I do provide her peace. I'm saying that drug is still in her system.
Happiness, you're talking about.
Happiness. That I want to be happy.
This is the irony, though. The irony is, if a woman becomes your peace, y'all have a peaceful place, you can make her happy, which in turn makes you happy. You get what I'm saying? But it's like, you can't have one thing without the other. You know what I mean? Otherwise, it's just a drug that's being abused.
I think that you just don't. You can't have one without the other. But I think the problem is that a woman will never realize she have the other. I don't think. I think it's just not a sustainable thing. I don't think that shit gonna last for 7, 8, 10 years like it used to.
Happiness don't last. Happiness don't last 6 months.
Every relationship got a honeymoon phase.
Yeah.
No matter if it's work related, it don't matter.
Absolutely.
And even us, dog. And even us, like men, I don't know no man. Like just like you said, I don't know no man that seek happiness, dog. I know men that just mission accomplished, like mission oriented. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron, right? That nigga just got his son on the same NBA team, and I'm more than sure right now that nigga's at home like. Now we gotta work. Now we gotta work. Now the game time starting. Like I wonder if I'm gonna be able to.
Yeah, we're not seeking happiness. If anything, we just don't want to. I don't need to be happy. I just don't want to be bothered. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be happy. Just don't bother me.
Yeah,
like we'll be like that. We'll be like, what can I do to make you happy? This don't bother me right now.
Yeah, just
you know what I'm saying?
I say this like. I don't need to be happy. I just need my peace, and I want to be your peace.
Which just don't bother me. Basically,
I want to be your peace.
It just don't bother me.
I want to be your peace.
They say, leave me the fuck alone.
I want to be
You mean
your
somebody
peace.
watching the
without
game?
being-
The remote. Get the fuck out my face.
I just want to be your peace without providing. Like, I want me to be your peace, not
Right.
like something I do or something. Like men, we always talk about this. Like, men is the only fucking creature that's loved under conditions.
That's facts.
Like, we gonna be
Yeah,
loved
that's facts.
under the condition that we provide.
Provide money.
If we not providing that, and it don't
we ain't
even
gonna be
have-
loved the same.
we not gonna be loved.
We
the
gonna be
same.
loved, but we not gonna be loved the same
Boys love their mom forever.
forever.
You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas love they old lady through thick and thin. You know what I'm saying? But men, dog, if you're not providing something that's like, women out of there, dog. They'll love their dog more than they love a man.
They sometimes like that with their father too. If their father slip up and can't provide something like that, it's like she got daddy issues.
Yeah, I don't think no man is really truly loved unconditionally, and I think that's why men are kind of the way they are to some degree, dog.
So you said here's my only question to what you just said a second ago. You said you try to be her peace.
Mm-hmm.
If you know she's seeking happiness, and you trying to be her peace, are you then not trying to be what she's looking for?
No, because I think any woman on this fucking earth that has a social media is still seeking that peace. So it's not something that
So you can't give her the peace.
you can't. No, you can give peace, but it takes an inner happiness or an inner peace to be able to realize you have what you always wanted. That ain't nothing you could do.
Right.
But once you have it, that's a fucking what's the word? That's a trait that only you can gain from yourself. Only thing a man can do is sit there long enough to, whenever she realized, oh, I have what I was always looking for. It might not be the shit I see.
Sit there long enough and fall into place. Basically, fall in place of being along with her peace.
Yeah, and then then she realized that this magazine shit ain't real.
Right.
Let me ask y'all something though. What do y'all do on a day-to-day to make yourself, like, to give yourself some peace? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you have a self-care routine?
Listen,
Like, fuck everything else.
It's funny you ask that before you answer. It's funny you ask that. Let me tell you why.
Oh yeah, I'm still.
Because we were just talking about alone time, right? And needing my you, even men, it's hard to even say, oh, I need me time, because then they're gonna try to, oh, this nigga here, he need me time. Like, you know what I'm saying? But we was just talking about that. I'm like, bro, I need that time away from everybody. Right. And he was like, oh, I don't need that.
And then I realized.
And then we had to make him realize you have it.
He gets a lot of it actually. That's why he don't feel like that.
See, look, and he wasn't even on the conversation. We was like, you don't realize you don't need it because you have it. Dude he'll drive from Slidell to there, and then drive all the way back, right? Because he left this. I told you about the bowling ball. Nigga wanted to go get his bowling ball and drive all the way back to the bowling alley. Well, in that drive, that's your peace. In that drive, you alone. That's your alone time. That is what we need as men, because I ain't trying to make this a real, heavy subject or nothing like that. But that's the time when we could cry. Because you can't cry in front of no niggas.
Fuck no. I cry in the car all the time.
Remember what I said before? The only place we could really cry is in the car or in the shower. So that's the time when you could cry. That's the time when you can listen to the emotional music. That's the time where you can that's the time where you could just sit and look outside. That's really the time where you could think and ponder, reflect. So for me, because he asked me he randomly asks me all the time, bro, how you do this? Being away from people, but I really don't. It's so weird. I know it's weird to him because he be like, dog, you talk to everybody. Whenever we walk by anybody, it just speak to everybody. I'd be like, what's up with it? I don't even know him. I'd be like, you got that pink on today, huh, girl? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, but I also need my time away from everybody. No matter who you are, except my kids. But I get the time away from my kids because they with their mom. Well, my daughter's, college, but my son's with his mama. So I have that time away. I think men desperately need alone time because that's the only time you can be you vulnerably.
Right.
You can be you.
Right.
You can't be you. We can be us in front of each other. We can be us in front of each other. No matter how it took, nigga, we cried together.
Facts.
From the
Facts.
right?
Right.
But it took so much. I cried when you started crying.
Right.
But it took so much for that to happen.
Yeah.
And if I'm not there, he's balling. If he's not there, I'm balling. Yeah. But because we there, we just shed some tears.
Yeah.
Right.
You still don't get out what you're trying to get out. Because at that moment, you're not able, you are never gonna, as a man, you are never gonna be able to 100% let out, say, or do anything you feel. Because someone feels a certain way, you have to pay attention to somebody's feelings. Right. You have to make sure you do this, and you're the head of something.
All the time.
You are the head of something. So to me, to answer your question, and then I'll back up and let y'all answer, but to me, I think the one thing you could do for the self-care, self-love, for self-help, anything, have you some alone time and just whatever you got to do. If you got to cry, if you got to yell, if you got to whatever, just do that shit.
Yeah. Like for me, I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm a short-term goal type of person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too.
Because I feel like a lot of people, they want to look all the way at the top of the steps and look where everybody else at. You know what I mean? And then trip and fall on the steps. You know what I mean? And instead of now you got to sit there and hold your shit while people walk past you. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So like I like short-term goals because they just make me feel better about accomplishing something that day. You know, so I got a couple plants and shit now. You know what I mean?
that was so random. I got a few plants.
I feel like plants don't talk back. They just give results.
But they still grow.
You know what I'm saying? They just give results. Like if you don't take care of the plant gonna die. If you take care of the plant gonna live. It's gonna flourish. It's gonna do great things. So like, I feel like the plants are a reflection of my consistency by me showing up.
Oh, nigga, you really been working on your inner peace.
Yeah, like because I don't need nothing that's gonna talk back and tell me how you feel. I don't want all that. I don't want to talk to you about Nick Daniel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let me just do what I know is the right thing by you.
Right.
And as a result, you're gonna flourish.
You're gonna flourish.
You know what I'm saying? So that's really been my thing lately, dog. I've been fucking with my plants, my nigga, because you know.
And they don't talk
back. Well, that's dope. That's a good thought process. I can't lie. I'm working on being able to get myself a happy space of even, like I say, like I don't really take no time for myself. So.
Right.
It's always about my significant other, my children,
and even in your drives, your drives may be long, and you may be by yourself. But your drives are rarely for you.
Yeah.
You either dropping your sons off to play ball or you know what I'm saying? They're rarely your drives for you.
Yeah. And I realized that
except the fucking bowling ball.
Just like you said, like we've been ahead.
Yeah, that was for you, nigga. The bowling ball drive was for you, nigga. You had something to prove.
Now, you know, like you said, like I think I've been ahead of a relationship, a family, since I was 22. An
entity.
Yeah.
You've been ahead of a club, just anything, just an entity.
So I really don't even know how to take. I never learned it to myself to be able to take self-time. Like I didn't know.
Shit is necessary.
I don't know how to do it. Like I don't even know the first step to take to what. Like if I had to ask myself what truly makes me happy, my exact answer would be making someone else happy. When you ask me,
that was my issue.
That I get happiness from making someone else smile. And in business, when it comes to vote, I don't smoke or drink. Fuck, I'm in there. I don't even like loud music. Right. When y'all come in that bitch, I be sitting in the back with the doors closed because I don't even like that shit. Right. But I get passion out of watching people, you know, have a good time, enjoy themselves,
enjoy themselves at your expense.
Right.
That's what makes you. That's what you get the pleasure.
And then with my relationship and with my boys, like everybody, and since I've been 22, like my ex-wife, my current fiance, like my enjoyment or my happiness always came from pleasing or making someone else happy. A nigga asked me today, like, if there's anything else, like, what else do you want to do? Like, what else will make you happy? Right. I told him, I just got to buy my dad a vet.
Yeah, he was telling me
that was the first.
Yeah,
and then I told him I got to buy him. I got to buy him a 1982.
Yeah,
Mercury
and we was just regularly talking. That nigga said, I just want to see that on his face.
That's it. That's my only like real.
My selfish ass thinking about for me. What the fuck I wanted to make.
And he said it like from a place like, what do you?
Yeah, I was like, what do you want?
Yeah, well, I gotta buy my dad that vet in the next year or two. And then I gotta get him the Mercury Eliminator because that was the car he had to give up in order to have me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that was, and that nigga, you know.
Well, see, this my thing though, right?
So I haven't learned that shit.
I was the same way, and I know this because y'all know I be cooking and shit.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I just love to watch people face change.
Yeah.
When they eat, like, and I don't even be eating. I just be watching them fucking eat. But like, you know how like females always be like, it's my birthday month, I'm gonna turn up all month. And motherfucker asked me like, what you want to do for your birthday? I'm like,
don't even know. Yeah.
And for the last 5 or 10 years, for sure, I know I haven't known what I wanted to do for my birthday. I don't fucking know.
Right.
You know what I mean? And part of us as men be feeling like, well, fuck, if somebody invite me to something, I'll go. If you plan something for me, hooray. But at the same time, like, it started getting exhausting to feel like I don't know what I want to do.
Yeah,
right.
That's the same.
That's fucking exhausting,
bro. Like, and when I do say what I want to do, it be the dumbest shit.
But let me say
what
this.
I be want to do? I be want to clean up my garage. I be want to knock cobwebs out the corner.
This is the thing. This is what men can't do, but you have to do. And I'm just going. This is just, it is what it is. At some point, for you to be either peaceful or happy, whichever one you're trying to find, you have to be some sort of selfish.
Yeah, for sure.
And the problem is, the smallest thing we do, we being called selfish. The smallest thing we do for ourselves.
Yeah,
right. So if you don't know, I go to the movies by myself.
Yeah,
I eat by myself. Right. Niggas be like, you at the movies by yourself? Yes. I have to know. If I don't go eat by myself, where I can eat and not worry about who's in front of me, worry about what they eat and worry about I'm never gonna know what I like to eat.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So there's no way no woman can sit in front of me and make me happy if I can't make myself happy. So I have to have that alone time. I have to have that time where it's just me. I have to have that time where nobody else can bother me. I have to be able to say, I don't have shit to do today. You know what? I'm going to be selfish. I'm not going to pick nobody up. I'm not going to do this. With my nothing to do today, let me figure out what the fuck that makes me happy. Yeah. So then when you go to the park, you say, hey. So now when a woman talk to you, she like, oh, what type of shit you do? It's funny you should ask that. Right. I like going to the park and, sit by the lake and why you like that? I don't fucking know. But when I went the last time, it was so relaxing to me.
Dog, one of the best dates I ever been on in my life. And she can vouch for this too. She know it was a good ass date. On the fucking bikes. Right?
Yeah.
Because on the bikes was where I first started to learn like, oh, this is something I would really, really like to do.
Right.
Like I enjoy myself. I could stay on them bitches for hours.
No, that's not true.
I don't need no.
That's not true. You ain't no could. You do stay on them bitches for hours.
Sure. Every time. You know what I mean? And I don't need to talk. I don't need all the rest of that shit. I don't need that.
Right.
It's just something about me being able to control that situation and be able to move as fast as slow as I want to. That gives me a rush. I fuck with that. So when I did finally say, you know what, I'm gonna take somebody on a date that's not strictly focused around me trying to fuck.
Right.
We about to go have fun. Like what's fun to me?
Right.
Let's go do this. Man, listen. By the time we parked them bikes, she was like, this is the funnest date I ever been on in my life.
Then you was ready to fuck.
Yeah.
She don't want to knock. She don't want to knock us out.
They don't wanted it.
To the cross. But I'm just saying, it felt good to have the moments that like, damn, once you figure it out for yourself,
Yeah.
it's easier for you to put somebody else in a situation that's
well, you know from cooking, you're the first taste tester.
Right.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So you can't give me a good plate if you haven't at least tasted the sauce.
It's more about instant gratification though in that situation for
Right.
me. I'm not even gonna lie.
What you mean in what situation?
He getting instant gratification by feeding someone.
Right.
But he knows what's good or what's not.
Like me, like the way I am with acting.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I love it so much is because, you know, not only am I an artist and a storyteller and all of that, but it's the fact that I can invoke emotion out of other people.
Right.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? That's the best part about it. You know, I do this shit all the time. Like, I go sneak in the movies, hoodie, watch niggas watch the movie. I don't want to look at the screen with you. Nigga, I
right.
Directly
watch you. Yeah, I was
right.
there. I was there. I want to see you.
You already know. Like, so I'm looking at the situation for what it is, and I'm like, that instant gratification situation is like, it's that high like you were talking about earlier. It's my happiness high.
Yeah.
And it ain't really a satisfying thing for my soul and my spirit. Like, you know, people be like, how do you feel now that you're famous? Nigga, like, I'm not crazy no more. Okay,
right.
Whatever. You know what I mean? I used to think I'd never make it, and I was a fucking idiot. But now that we're all here, you know, I know I ain't crazy no more, but that shit don't really do nothing for my soul, for my spirit. Nigga, that's my job. Like,
that's one of the most gratifying feelings that I probably ever felt next to having children was watching a plan that I had in my mind just come together.
Bruh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
There's nothing like it in the world.
Absolutely.
The weird part about me though, dog, is the thing that makes me happy and makes me calm is the weirdest, dumbest shit. Like, I really like to just clean my garage. I really like to cut my grass.
Realize that,
it's just the dumbest shit.
When you realize that, though, you go in the relationships and you go in the situations explaining what it is.
Would it kill us if I? Because I know we can.
No, Henry, you've been. We got a minute. And, we got an hour and 15 already. We could really end that.
Man, I just how this shit.
You about to call your girl?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, cool. I'm about to go shit. Boy, my stomach hurt. Look, do me a favor. Go check with Fiji and see.
Stop it right there.